I often hear people compare drug discovery to finding a needle in a haystack, but that doesn't, in my opinion, that doesn't begin to do it justice. In my opinion, it's more like trying to find a needle in a stack of needles. Acinetobacter baumannii is a really interesting pathogen. It lives in hospitals. So it's a really big challenge for folks who have extended periods of time, in clinical settings, in patients in hospitals, for example, who are already sick and immunocompromised, let's say. Not only does it survive really well on hospital surfaces, but it has this really unique ability to take up extracellular, external pieces of DNA and just kind of keep it. And you would imagine that floating around hospitals, there's lots of DNA that encodes antibiotic resistance genes. So you find these clinical isolates of Acinetobacter that are multi-drug resistant, extensively drug resistant, and pan-drug resistant, untreatable, because they've collected all the antibiotic resistance genes they need to be resistant to everything we have.
We think about drug discovery as we have a bunch of compounds out there right now. We can screen them and then we can find a compound that kind of works. But with AI, you have this method that makes it so much faster. Instead of screening or looking through, let's say a million compounds, you can do that on a computer. You're saving money, you're saving time. You're just more efficient.
We had a whole bunch of data that was just telling us about which chemicals were able to kill a bunch of bacteria and which ones weren't. And then my job was to train this model. And all that this model is going to be doing is telling us essentially if new molecules will have antibacterial properties or not. And then basically through that, we're able to just increase the efficiency of the drug discovery pipeline and sort of hone in on the molecules that we really want to care about.
So we actually tested this new molecule we found against Acinetobacter in a wound infection model in mice. And we observed that the molecule did indeed suppress the infection. And I feel that we're in a stage now where not being acceptive of AI techniques in general as a set of methods to augment your work is like saying, I don't want to use the internet in the 90s.